Welcome in to the first official Ballers to Fathers podcast with my big bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of decided to start this. We talk on the phone every day, and we talk about sports. Our whole life has been sports, so we just decided to kind of jump into this space and see what we could do with it. We want to, try to reach a bigger crowd, reach people that may not know us, and build a community, have people subscribe. And we're starting off with a podcast. We probably get into other lanes just as it goes on. But I'm Devin, co-host of Ballers to Fathers.
I'm Devontae Pullum, big bro. Ballers to Fathers co-host.
And we gonna jump right in. So I guess we could just start by like our background and just how we grew up,
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. I'm big, so man, we grew up pretty good. Parents were cool, hip. They were tough though. I think we had a tough upbringing. Not where we lived, but the way we were raised to high standards, and especially being two boys, it was rough at times, But no, I don't think we would be the people who we are if we didn't deal with a lot of the things and the things that our parents put us through. So that's how I look at it from my point of view.
Yeah, and obviously he's big bro. I'm the little brother of the two. I'm Devin Pullum, and our upbringing was fun though. Like everything he said, I piggyback that. It was tough. Pops got us ready for being a man in the real world though, because living in this country as a black man, it's a different type of responsibility. And now, both of us are fathers, as y'all can see in the title, and we're raising boy. He has a boy, I have a boy.
Right.
So, our upbringing was fun though, bro. Me and this dude, we did a bunch of things together that our parents don't know that we did. That, bro, we did a bunch of stuff. We've always been cool. Like, people always ask us, did y'all fight? Like,
nah,
we didn't really fight, bro. We're 4 years apart, so I was always young enough but old enough at the same time,
A lot of good, a lot of bad.
Yeah, a lot of good, a lot of bad, bro. But man, we got into this podcast, bro, to kind of express ourselves and our thoughts. It's not always going to be about sports. We may come here and talk about life,
Right.
Good, bad, ugly, mental health, everything. We're going to talk about everything. So if we want women to tune in, we want men to tune in, kids, older people. We want everybody to tune in, because we're not just going to be in here talking about sports. We're going to be talking about everything. So I'm excited. I know he's excited.
No, I'm super excited, bro. I've kind of always wanted to do this. I think even with our parents, we talk every day about sports, about everything. So I think this is just puts us on a bigger platform to really give our perspective and our knowledge, just the way we see things and the way we view things. But now it might be serious this first episode, but we're gonna break this in.
Yeah,
this lit.
This is just the first episode. We being serious because we're trying to get y'all used to who we are and what we like, who we are and how we act. But y'all gonna see. We gonna get some story times on here. We gonna have special guests every once in a while too.
Right.
For this first season, most of the time we kind of just want y'all to see us, just so y'all can get used to us. And then once we kind of break through this part, we gonna have some special guests, some people that y'all may see that are famous, some people y'all may see that y'all don't know, and we just really want to have fun with this, and that's what it's about. It's not about anything else. We just want to come together to do something that we could grow and do together, because we've talked about this plenty of times, and we just finally decided to go into it and do it. So
man, we're gonna push the needle, man, because I gotta ask, because I'm Devontae Pullum, big brother. A little bit of my story is, as far as becoming a dad, I was a teenage dad. I think my son, my oldest, he's 2 weeks after my 18th birthday. and then my middle daughter was born a year later, and then I got my younger daughter 3 years after that, and then you know, I got another baby on the way now with my beautiful wife. So that's kind of my story. I started pretty early, y'all, as a teenager. But what I really wanted to ask was like, little bro, what was it like to get that call that you were becoming a dad?
I'm gonna be honest, and I love Lexi to death, and I was pissed. I was sick, and I'm not gonna lie, just because I've always thought, learning from you and seeing how hard it was for you to get through that, I always was like, okay, I want to have a career. I want to have money. I want to have a house. I want to have everything set up so then when my child gets here, he just walks into the earth just easy, Right. And it was the complete opposite. I was in shock. It was, and now looking back at it, I think it's the best thing that happened to me, just because my sense of motivation, my sense of, wanting to be better, wanting to do better, want to settle down and not be so, wild and do things that I was doing before. Mm-hmm. It settled me down, bro. And I mean, I can't lie. I'm the happiest I've been, in my life right now.
They'll do it to you, boy. You lucky. Mm-hmm. Because getting that call at 17, it's a little different. Yeah, before going into my senior year, bro, it was getting recruited, trying to figure out where I was going to go to school at the time. Well, both sports, play basketball and football. Then just, the pressure, being one of the best athletes at the school. Yeah, it was a different phone call.
Yeah,
it was a different phone call.
And I sat through Live and Live in Color with that. And, I always, looked up to you because of how you dealt with that situation, though. Like, you were young, but as much as you didn't know, you did everything you could.
Right.
Yeah. You did everything you could to be there for your kids. And that's why when I had a son, I was so just excited, because I have seen from Pawpaw to Granddad to Pops to you, I've seen so many dads in front of me that I felt like, where a lot of other guys don't get to see, they may not have a dad, they may not have a lot of people around them that have been fathers. I feel like I jumped into being a father, and it was just like,
it was natural.
It was natural to me. I've always been around kids. We have a bunch of little cousins. So
yeah, shoot, I think I got my, I guess, guidance, seeing our grandfathers, our dad, but I give him a lot of credit, but I think I give the most credit, becoming a young father, to always somewhat being a leader on my sports teams. Mm-hmm. I look back and a lot of the experiences that I dealt with as an athlete in the locker room, socially, on the court, on the field, there's no better teacher than that, because you go through ups, you go through downs. You got to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be down this much, you got to figure out, because, the object is you to win, but you got to push the needle to get other people to win with you. Mm-hmm. So,
and be better.
Yeah. So I look at my kids, I look at my wife, our household, our family, our situation, and we go through kind of a code of, shoot, we a team, like legit team, at any point, any facet.
Yeah. I mean, that's real. And also, I'm still an active basketball player. I'm a professional athlete. I played in Azerbaijan last year, and exactly what you just said, playing on a team with guys from a different country, like, push me and help me become a better father, just from the sense of, having patience and understanding people that aren't like you. Right. And that may not have the same goal in life as you. A lot of those guys over there are just playing because their family needs that money, or they're playing because they don't want to go to the military, or right. It's like a different world over there. So it just taught me patience and just to push through, even when you're tired and all of that. That's what going over there definitely taught me. And yeah, bro, fatherhood is new, but is I'm so excited, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah, man,
for him to get older.
it's a different thing. Like for people that are, shout out to all the fathers out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're black dads, as you can see. You can see my shirt, black dad.
And all the fuck niggas, we not talking about y'all.
Yeah. No.
We not talking about y'all.
Yeah, y'all don't count in that category.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave y'all where y'all at. But that title is shitted on a lot in this world. White dad, black dad.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, the term father is looked some majority of the time beneath everything, I would say. I mean, that's my opinion. Everybody can voice their opinion, but my opinion is I think it's one of the most forgotten about jobs in the world.
Yeah, and it's the most needed job in the world. You look in, a lot of people want to talk about the inner city, but a lot of those kids that are going to jail and that aren't succeeding in life and that are jumping in the streets and doing all this stuff, they don't have any male guidance, and the only male they can look to is guys that's already in the street or guys that's doing the wrong things. Right. So being a father is the most important job in the whole world. Obviously, we love the mothers and we appreciate the mothers. Y'all carry the kids, y'all nurture the kids, all of that.
Right.
But the problem is a lot of these men aren't in their household, so you're not. These boys are growing up hearing women talk to them, and women can teach you a lot, but they can't teach you how to be a man.
Right.
Especially a black man in America. So
100%.
I think that's something that's missing. I think that's the most important job right now, especially with social media and in this generation, bro, is we need more fathers to step up and take a hold of their kids and talk to their kids and be vulnerable with their kids emotionally and intellectually, bro.
Right. And it's okay. Dads out there, bro. It's all right, man. You're never going to get the credit. That's the one thing I'll tell y'all with just past situation, current situations, just no matter how much good you do, the whatever bad you did is gonna overweigh the good. So just kind of take it with it. Just know you be comfortable when you look in the mirror that you're doing everything you need to for your kids, financially, emotionally, a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take on it. The one thing I will say, I'll kind of speak for the both of us. We take this kind of topic very heavily, and this is why we decided and joined together to make the name Ballers to Fathers, because it's really the same thing. It's really the same thing. So we gonna reach we're gonna probably talk about this topic a lot of these episodes. So tune in. It's not always gonna be good, it's not always gonna be bad. We'll reflect on some of the good, even the bad that we've done as dads or people in general, but we just want to reach y'all, man. Women, please watch this.
Yeah.
Ladies out there, please watch. Because some of the things that you might be doing, and some of you women that ain't got no men, we'll help you.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll help you. So
for sure. But we love all the fathers out there, all the mothers out there. We're going to jump to the next topic, and we're going to get into the NFL predictions for next week. We got 3 big games next week. We got the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
We got a Cowboys fan right here.
Talk to me.
We got the Chiefs and the Dolphins. I'm a Dolphins fan. And then I don't know why I started liking them. And then
you got the Ravens and the Seahawks.
Ravens, Seahawks. We got the Bengals and the Bills.
I
think the Bills on the road at the Bengals. We can start right there. We're gonna start with the Bills and the Bengals. What are your thoughts on Josh Allen and Joe Burrow? Both have had a irregular season from what they've had in the past. What is your thoughts on that game? What is your prediction for that game?
To be honest, the thing about the Bengals, shout out B. Neal, the Bengals, they're a really good team, man. They have everything but the 5 dudes that block for Joe Burrow. No matter how much money they've spent, all that, it seems like he keep getting hit.
Yeah,
So the thing about that game is any Bengals game, like if they can block for Burrow for a good time span, they can beat anybody. In my opinion,
they can win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they can beat anybody.
They have the weapons
for that game specifically. I think they're playing in Cincy, right?
Yeah, they're in Cincinnati.
So the Bills got to go to the jungle, and they're probably the most inconsistent team in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Bengals because I think they won 2 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Are they coming off a bye?
No, they got
who they play last week?
Who they play? I can't remember who they played last week, but I know they
they won 2 or 3 in a row.
They're 2 in a row. 2 in a row. They started.
They beat the Seahawks last week.
The Seahawks.
They beat the Seahawks.
Shout out Maul. Shout out Jamal.
Yeah, shout out, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals, bro. Especially
Bengals.
At home, I'm gonna go Bengals.
I'm also gonna go Bengals. And the thing that I'll say is, the Bengals have started slow every year that Joe Burrow has been their quarterback. His rookie year, he tore his ACL, but all the rest of the years he started slow because he's never been able to have a full camp because he's always hurt.
Right. I want to say the Bengals specifically last year are one of the first teams to start the season 0-2, 0-3.
Yeah.
And then go to the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm taking the Bengals. I think Josh Allen is good for interception or fumble every game. That man turns the ball over because he's elite quarterback, bro. But he just I think he get full of himself sometimes. He start trying to do things that he may not need to do. Yeah, to me he's the new version of Brett Favre, bro.
That's probably a good comparison because you hear everybody say
he's more athletic.
You say like Patty Mahomes and stuff like that, but there's nobody like him. But,
that's a different guy.
But Josh, that's probably the best comparison you could say of Brett Favre, but he's more athletic.
Yeah,
and bigger.
I think it'll be a great game. I think it's going to be a field goal game. I would say 28-25 or 24-21.
Yeah.
I'm giving it that score because in these games, it always seems like the defenses play better than what expected.
So now, with it being November in Cincinnati, Ohio, man, for me, it's gonna be the weather.
It gets spooky.
Yeah, it could at Cincy, depending on if it's raining or what that weather is looking like. Because we saw with the Bengals, the first game of the season, it was raining and they lost to the Browns.
Yeah.
So I think they'll still win, but I think they'll win by 4. I think I got 28-24 Bengals.
Got you. Okay, now we can go to the Dolphins Chiefs.
Hey, bro, they're playing in London, I want to say, or Mexico City. It's one of them. They're not playing here.
So as long as it's warm,
yeah,
I love the Dolphins, but I will never on here. You will never see me ever not pick Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna just say that right now. That man is, to me, the second greatest quarterback already behind Tom Brady, and he's the only quarterback that has a possibility to catch him, bro. And I just think Pat he doesn't even have any great weapons other than Kelsey, and Kelsey is the greatest tight end, but he always finds a way to get it done with lesser players, and that's how you know that he's the best. And also, I'm gonna just say this. I'm a Dolphins fan. I'm not a Tua fan. He's playing great this year. I hate him. I don't hate him. I don't like him.
Yeah.
If we can do anything to get one of these quarterbacks with a big arm that's athletic in there, I would love that. And Tua, no disrespect to you, brother. You're not cutting it for my liking. I don't like the way you look in your pads, brother. You know?
Nah, for real.
And I'm gonna be honest. We're on here to be honest. We're not on here to hurt nobody's feelings. If you don't like us, we don't care. But Tua, we need a new quarterback. I think we'll be able to go to the Super Bowl. We got the best weapon in the league in Tyreek. But I got the Chiefs.
I got a better question for you. I'm going to go back. Let me choose my pick first. So, the thing with me is, because I'm going to look at it in depth, like, when are they going to get there? Because I saw Jacksonville, when they played back-to-back overseas games, and they stayed there longer than their opponent, and they ended up winning
because they were used
to the time change and stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be curious with that, but I think they're gonna get up. This will be Tyreek Hill's first time playing the Chiefs since he's been gone. But
he gonna at least have.
But I think the Dolphins are in trouble because they have 3 offensive linemen that are hurt. And then I think their most important player, outside of Tyreek Hill is Devon A-Chain.
The running back.
And him and Mostert, I think they complement each other really well. But, I think the Chiefs are going to beat them by 2 touchdowns, in my opinion.
But I think, because I don't know who's blocking Chris Jones, but I sincerely think if the Dolphins can run the ball, they got a chance. If they can't run the ball like they did with Philly, it's over.
No, facts.
Because if Tua just has to drop back and throw every play, he's going to be behind schedule. I don't think he's going to make mistakes, bro. Right. Like, that's the thing about him is the Eagles made him just throw the ball, and he made the pivotal mistake. Obviously, it was the routes were terribly ran. It was a bad design, but Yeah, I'm not a big Tua fan. So
But to piggyback that Tua, statement, I got a question for the world. How many left-handed quarterbacks have won the Super Bowl? One. That I will honestly say that I know and I have the knowledge of. One.
Who?
Steve Young. That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
You usually don't have a lot of success, and it's crazy. You usually don't have a whole bunch of success with a left-hand quarterback.
Damn. I didn't even think about it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Steve Young might be him, and then I'm sure we got some older quarterbacks.
Well, yeah, we talking about people that we
I'm
would
talking
know.
about 90s until
that
now.
we would know.
Like,
none.
Michael Vick, Tua, Steve Young. I'm talking about actual starting quarterbacks, consistent starting quarterbacks.
Yeah, the all the Super Bowl champs have been Pat, Tom. You've had Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers. Like, you really haven't had no left-hand quarterback. Brett Favre.
You had shout out Aaron Brooks with the Saints, right hand.
Yeah.
The Bills, Jim Kelly was
Drew
right
Brees
hand.
won
Drew Brees right hand. Like Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, it hasn't been any left-hand quarterback.
And it's kind of unfair. You got your Matt Ryans, those people. Peyton Manning right-handed, Eli right-handed. Tom really beat everybody, so it's kind of a tough deal.
He's an
alien.
No.
And then on that game specifically, the Chiefs, dog, like the one thing everybody has cried about since Patty has been a starting quarterback. Oh, their defense can't get no stops. All their defense,
they getting
their
stops
defense
now.
is the top 2, top 3 defense
they
in the
getting
NFL
stops
right
now.
And they're not winning pretty because it's not the same what we're used to.
Yeah.
They're starting to win games with defense.
Yeah.
They shut out the Chargers the whole second half, 31-17. So, and that tells you why NFL, you need to be paying some of these players, because when you have Chris Jones, it's different.
You lost. You lost. And you're a catch away from winning that game.
No, right.
They're the best team in the league, though. So I'm gonna go with them. My Dolphins, I got us AFC championship this year, but I don't think we gonna see them boys back in that cold in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And we gonna lose. That's just how it's gonna go, bro.
Yeah. That's a pretty good prediction. They that weather, man, that South Beach weather is
But the problem is I think the Dolphins we need to be the second seed. So we have home field until AFC. Because if we play in Miami in the warm weather, we gonna win games.
You can put them against anybody. And y'all are missing Jalen Ramsey and Xavier
Howard.
Howard.
That's why I think Jalen Ramsey plays this week. So I'm excited about that. I forgot we even had him, but I'm excited about that.
Time, bro. And then hopefully Waddle's back, which is weird, just out of nowhere, just start hurting.
His back, yeah.
So who we got next? We got
Eagle. I'll let you do this one because it's your team, Eagles, Cowboys.
Oh y'all. We call it in Dallas. We call it Filthy Week. We call you folks in Philadelphia filthy.
Mm-hmm.
So Eagles, Cowboys, man. This is probably the most interesting matchup that we've seen with the Eagles and the Cowboys, because anytime Dak played them, Jalen Hurts wasn't experienced. He was younger, right?
Yeah.
And then when they beat us, we had Cooper Rush. We beat them last year. They had Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
This will be and then sorry, Carson Wentz, we were never threatened by you. Anytime we played y'all, we were fine. I think you beat us one time.
He was going to throw an interception and fumble.
he
was
one
or
fumbled.
Yeah.
But no, that game, bro, it's in Philly.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be colder, but I think this is up for grabs. I think these are the only two teams that can beat each other. Like, when I say that, like in our division in the NFC, I know the 49ers whooped us, but I think we have the Eagles' number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dak usually don't lose in NFC East games.
Yeah, his record is good.
I think he's only lost like 2 or 3 games in NFC East as a starter.
Yeah.
But nah, bro, I think the Cowboys win, bro. I think it's gonna be an ugly game. I think we're gonna win.
Both defenses are really good.
They're really good, but then our offense is blah. And me personally, if they don't have AJ Brown, their defense is blah too, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think he saved them a lot.
He's a game changer, bro.
No, he is.
And I think this year he took it here.
He had to though, because if you remember the first game, he was bitching. He wasn't getting the ball. You know what I'm saying? I think Devontae Smith went crazy. The first couple games.
And I think for me, I'm only picking the Eagles. One is in Philly, and Philly haven't really been losing in Philly since Jalen Hurts became the starter. But I just think with AJ Brown taking it up here, that missing corner is gonna show in this game.
Shout out Trayvon Diggs, bro. We miss you, bro.
Because I think it's gonna show in this game, and also I think Dallas won't be able to run the ball. And when you have to make Dak just throw the ball every play, Dak is and a lot of, let me get this out. A lot of people have been talking about Dak. Oh, he throws interceptions. He's had 1 year of multiple interceptions, double-digit interceptions.
Hey man, I'm a Cowboys fan. Y'all need to stop it.
Like, he's had 1 year, and that was last year. He's coming off an injury. They were still winning games. Everybody talking about these other quarterbacks throw picks, but they're winning games. Dak has won games also. But Dak's not a superstar, but he's not necessarily the problem. They need another receiver to help CD. Right, because Michael Gallup ain't cutting it.
Yeah, nah.
Right now, and no problem, no problem with him. But he runs pretty bad routes, and Dak has had a lot of interceptions throwing him the ball. So I'm going with Philly. I think it'll be like 31-17 though. I think it'll be a 2 touchdown game, just because I think if Dallas cannot run the football, I think they're going to have long. Now, if Pollard comes out there, this is why I say Dallas needs to trade for Derrick Henry, because Derrick Henry can get 4 or 5 yards even when it's bad blocking because of his size alone. So I'm going with the Eagles. I'm picking Dallas when they come back to Dallas and play in Dallas, because Dak has been amazing at home over the last 3 or 4 years. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles for this game, but I think the Cowboys will go to. I picked them when we just had our conversations early on to go to the NFC Championship, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Right.
I think they'll go to the NFC
My deal with the whole Dak take is, like, we've been the best offense in the NFL the past 2 years.
Most
12-5 both years, right? When you're the best offense, right, and you have the most points, you're gonna make mistakes. Yeah. That's because you're going to score. Yeah. It's a difference from, like, moving the ball. Like, we're trying to make big plays. I'm pretty sure he hears, like, Dak doesn't have any courage when he throws the ball. He needs to try to fit it in a tight window, and then the whole $40 million take of him having to live that up. Dak, you don't have to live that up, bro.
It's about winning games, bro.
Listen to me. That $40 million a year is gonna be penny in the next year or two. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and then they getting it all guaranteed, Dak. So
it's about winning games, bro, and that's what Dak does. And the thing about Dak is me and Pops was talking about this before, we got on camera, is Dak needs weapons like Tua has weapons. If you put elite receivers around Dak, like even elite number 2, he'll be amazing, just because Dak's not a superstar. He's not gonna uplift a bad receiver or a mid receiver. But if you give him another guy like CD, he will be a lot better, bro. I think.
I disagree with the take that he don't make people better. I think Cole Beasley, Little Elm native, shout out
you for sure.
He was a leading receiver, bro, in 2016.
But I ain't
2016, his rookie
Cole's
year.
one of the better route runners, that played for Dallas for sure.
He is, but at the same time, like, I think he only played with Tony for like 2 years, 2 or 3 years. Yeah. But I think Dak really made it a point to get him the football. Mm-hmm. And then even Michael Gallup. The reason Michael Gallup got the contract that he got is because of Dak. I just and the one, Micah, you said it right, bro. Shout out Michael Parsons, but when you had that star on your helmet, you only can win the Super Bowl. If you don't, you suck. You fail.
That's true. But
if you don't win the Super Bowl,
I blame that on Jerry Jones, though.
Well, yeah, but also,
Jerry's building it up as he should. Right. He's making a lot of money doing it, but I think he always how do you say it? Under delivers. He oversells it, and the Cowboys like every year. All the Cowboys fans, other than like you, and like the real guys that know football, say, "Oh, it's our year this year." And I think that's why the media and everybody else, everybody can say, "Oh, we don't dislike." Yes, you do. A lot of people don't like the Cowboys and don't want them to win.
You know the thing that's funny? We had a bye week last week, and the NFL did not trend on Twitter or anything.
Yeah, I mean the Cowboys they're America's team for a reason.
It's insane.
It is what it is.
But no, shout out Jerry though, because I get the only thing that makes it funny is for the people that were there in the 90s with that success. You could talk about it. You could be like, hey, bro, we got all these championships. The problem is we need a new GM and personally a new owner, in my opinion, to move that complacency out. Yeah. Jerry was there for those 5. He put those
so he
not 5 for 3.
So he really feels like Shit, I got mine. Yeah, I got mine.
And you could tell, like, let me get a good enough team.
Yeah.
Get in the playoffs, sell some of these more nachos and popcorn.
Shit, matter of fact, them bitches be
go
bussin',
to AT&T Stadium and get them loaded nachos.
Them bitches be bussing, boy.
I will take that over a lot of things.
I'm telling you.
Shout out Jerry for them $10.50 nachos.
Oh God, chicken strips and fries bussing. I ain't gonna lie, Cowboys got the best concession stand.
No cap. So bro, that's the Cowboy, bro, it's hilarious. You know, being a Cowboy fan my whole life, so it's funny. It's funny to hear people and funny to hear. Like, it really shows the insecurity people have with their teams and the lack of a team that they have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
Commanders fans.
Stop
Giants fans.
Stop it.
Giants, I know you won 2 Super Bowls in the past, 10, 20 years, but cut it out.
Trash.
Cut it out.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of these teams these people cheer for, they got to stop.
No, like, you got to stop it, bro.
Like, y'all ain't won nothing either. Like,
no
y'all ain't, and y'all team butt, and y'all talking about the Cowboys and some of these other teams that's winning.
No question.
And y'all trash. Like, and that's just. But
I hear a lot of the noise from the Commanders fans, old Redskins fans. Like, hey, bro, y'all didn't have a mascot for 2 years.
They were called the football team.
What vanilla sorry ass team? Like, you don't even have mascot.
The Washington football team. Yeah,
that's a recipe. For
y'all lucky
wins.
Y'all got new owners, because I think that'll help y'all. But yeah, we gon' that's.
Oh no, we forgot the Seahawks.
Seahawks and the Ravens.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. You said who the best team in the league?
The Chiefs.
Yes, the 49ers are probably second to me.
Yeah,
because what they did to us, I saw it in live and living color. But I think the Ravens are the third best team.
Yeah, because and what's scary about the Ravens, bro, is the Ravens always gonna play good defense. I don't care who's on their defense; they're always gonna be a top 10 defense.
Yeah, no,
but when that offense get clicking and all them weapons they got, and Lamar ain't even running,
they don't have a running back yet, y'all. They're playing with some mid-level, low-level running backs.
I'm telling you right now, bro. If they. Because we saw them beat Detroit in dominant fashion, and they had it all clicking.
Frauds.
Yeah, I don't trust Detroit.
The Lions.
I don't trust Detroit. I don't trust them. They're going to have to show me. I think they'll make the playoffs. They're going to show me.
It's the Lions.
But if the Ravens could ever stay consistent and keep it clicking, I think I like Cincinnati, but I don't think this year is their year. I like the Bills, but I think the Ravens are the only team that can beat the Chiefs in the AFC. Because I don't think the Dolphins have the experience
right
to beat the Chiefs.
I think the two toughest teams in the AFC, I'm talking about like as far as culture and just toughness, is the Ravens and the Chiefs. Because the Chiefs is the current culture, right?
Yeah.
They got a diamond in the rough, bro.
Yeah, they really
and
did.
They ended up getting this kid, and it's insane.
Yeah.
But they're the best two teams in the AFC, and I think the Browns are the third best team, in my opinion.
Bro, their defense
I'm just
is
saying,
insane,
in my opinion, because they're missing Nick Chubb. They throw to one receiver, and they've won, I want to say 2 or 3 games in a row with fucking PJ
Walker, G. And Deshaun Watson, when he was playing, he's not even the same guy, bro.
No question.
Like, if he can ever get back, I know he's injured, if he can ever get back to 80% of what he was when he was the top 3 quarterback,
he was the most valuable. When I say that, listen, y'all, like, most valuable quarterback. You take him off that team,
and they're boo-boo.
The Texans are terrible.
Yeah.
He was taking them to the playoffs every year.
I strongly believe that he can, and when he does, the Browns are going to be scared because that defense is insane.
Yeah. But no, as far as that take, man, it's going to be, how is Geno going to play?
Yeah, because Geno has he's normally I'm not gonna say normally because he just got the starting job last year, but he didn't throw a lot of picks. This year he's been throwing some interceptions.
That's what I was gonna say. If the Ravens could get turnovers, they're gonna blow them out.
They're gonna blow them out because this. I ain't gonna lie, the Seahawks defense been going crazy.
The Seahawks are really good.
They're really good.
The only thing I think will hold them back, and it sucks because Geno has played really well the past year, last year, and I think he's playing well.
He's playing decent this year.
And people forget, bro. Geno was that dude in West Virginia.
He was that guy at West Virginia.
Guy.
But the thing is, when Geno got drafted by the Jets, they had no weapons. The team was awful. That was right after Rex Ryan them left.
Mark
and
Sanchez and them.
Yeah, and they had nothing left. But
Right.
if you look at when Geno had weapons in college, that's all he has. That now he
was
has
a
3
Heisman
really
hopeful.
good receivers and a decent offensive line, and he's excelling.
I think the matchup, hey, bro, and I'm going to give you the challenge too, bro. You know who I'm talking to, 33.
Mm-hmm.
The matchup between Jamal Adams and Mark Andrews, I think is the key matchup because Devin Weatherspoon is the best rookie. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who else. I'm not thinking about it right now. He's probably the rookie of the year. He probably gonna do what Sauce did last year.
He's definitely,
and he is a top. I'm talking about as far as week 7 and week 8 where we at. He's a top 5 defensive player in the league right now.
He makes shit happen, boy. He's getting tackles. He's getting turnovers.
Right. Their defense is it's amazing, bro. And they just picked up Frank Clark.
Facts.
And they just picked up Frank Clark.
And I also forgot they got Bobby Wagner back in the middle. So you're not just able to run the ball on
It's
now.
crazy to think, bro. Like last year when he was at the Rams, like Seahawks have made it probably in the past 10 years like it's defense heavy, right?
Yeah.
With Pete Carroll, but with Bobby Wagner being gone, it wasn't the same.
No,
it wasn't.
They got him back, and
they got the boy from Tech. What's his name?
Woods.
The
Woods.
tackling machine.
Yeah, I think they may be a top 5 defense in the league, bro. Top 10 for sure.
I want to say top. I think I saw it. I think the top 5 defenses are number 1 is the Browns. Number 2 is the Chiefs. Cowboys number 3 only because that first two games.
The points per game.
Yeah, the points per game. And we still lead the NFL in takeaways.
Yeah.
We're going to do that. So it's, who did I say?
I believe the 49ers are probably up there.
49ers, and it probably the Seahawks are there.
The Seahawks. Seahawks, Jets. The Jets starting it. They figured it out.
Yeah.
They figured it out.
They had to dumb it down, though.
Yeah.
And the Ravens. The Ravens are 5. I'm sorry, y'all.
The Ravens.
The Ravens are number 5.
They held Detroit, and Detroit averages 28 points a game and held them to 6.
They're just frauds, bro. We have this conversation a lot. Like the Lions remind me of the old 2000 Drew Brees Saints. Like if they at home in that dome, it's over. Yeah, they're winning.
But as soon as they got to get on that road,
as soon as they get on the road, bro, it's over. And they've lost 2 in a row. I want to say, right?
I believe. Yeah. I believe they have. I think
they lost 2 in a row.
I think they're 5-2.
5-2.
Yeah, I think
they lost to 2 really high level teams.
No, they didn't lose 2 in a row. They lost 1 at home to Seahawks. I think week 3.
Yeah,
and then they just lost. This one.
There go y'all proof, y'all. Like, yeah, the Lions, but the only reason they're getting praised is because they've sucked for so long.
They've sucked for so long, and they have a good head coach.
No, Dan Campbell, Cowboy, shout him out.
They have a good head coach.
But no, as far as my prediction on that Seahawks Ravens game.
Yeah, I'm going. It depends on where they play too. If they're in Seattle,
I'll look. Let me see.
Yeah, let's see.
Let me see.
I'm
interested in that one. That's probably my favorite game.
That's a good matchup.
That's probably my favorite game. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me see. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, we got to see
first episode.
Yeah,
let's see where they play at. Ooh,
they in Baltimore.
Over with.
Yeah, it's over with.
But I'm a
38-14.
I'm gonna give it, and I think Lamar Jackson is the MVP.
Yeah,
I think he's the MVP.
He's starting to figure it out, and that's when it's getting scary.
38-14.
Nah, I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna go 31-14. No, I'm gonna take a touchdown.
I think it's gonna be a field goal game.
Think so?
I think Justin Tucker and Myers, the kicker for the Seahawks, it's going to come down to them, I think. I think it's going to be 24-21.
Close game.
I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Justin Tucker going to put the nail in the coffin like he always does.
He doesn't miss.
He
doesn't miss.
But no, that was NFL done got fun now, bro.
Cause it's a lot of good teams.
You got 32 teams, and you got probably 20, 22 of them that are really good.
Legit. No question. But shit, what you
think about that NBA opening week, bro?
Bruh. So, we going to state this right here. I don't really have a favorite team, but I'm the biggest LeBron James fan since I was a little kid. You probably, I've cried when this man has lost before in finals.
Shout out Dirk for that. Appreciate you, Dirk.
So, I'm going to start with the Lakers, bro. and I love their roster. But that man Anthony Davis, bro, he got until that trade deadline for me.
Yeah.
Until I'm ready to say go get Joel Embiid or somebody else. I know that sounds crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Or D-Lo, James Harden, what you got going on?
Nah, facts.
Let's try to get James. I know we may have to give up Rui. Darvingham, you ain't playing Rui. You played Cam Reddish and gave Vincent more minutes than Rui. And y'all just paid the man. So when y'all can get rid of him, if y'all can get James, you may have to give up Rui and D-Lo. I'm cool with that.
James Harden, retire. Step back's out, buddy. Retire. Retire. The beard's trash now.
Hey, bro.
The step back is trash.
Hey, I'm reaching.
See ya.
I'm reaching like hell, brother. But I need somebody that can get in there and do something and help.
Hey, the beard's shorter now.
Yeah,
that last mohawk gone. Cut it out, James. It's over.
Bro. What haircut does James even have now?
He got the dread. He got the little braids.
Oh, fuck. That man ain't got no edge up.
Hey, I knew it was bad when James had to go to number 1. I know. Shout out Will in Philly. That's why he couldn't wear the 13. But hey, bro, I will tell you this: you supposed to be a Hall of Famer. You was averaging 37. Wilt in his grave probably would have let you wear 13.
But James still was 21-10 last year though.
That's because they're 82 games.
Bro, if he can come in and give up, goddamn.
Hey, you see, you said us, right, y'all?
Yeah,
you said us.
I'm with the Lakers, bro. I'm with Bron. If he can give us 18-8, D-Lo get, bro. It was a 4-on-1 the other night.
Oh yeah.
This nigga dribbled the bitch out and shot a 3. I about cut the TV off, bro.
No, the problem with the Lakers is, man, and LeBron, 21 years in. Why the hell is he still the best player on his team?
He's the best player. 80, bro. 80 does.
That's the problem, AD. I know you got your chip, bro, but more. Hey, you got to get more.
Yeah, like
that's when you go down. You know, KG got one, and I'm like, this is why, you know, and I'm a Mavs fan. I'm a big Dirk fan, but when you're at that power forward, bro, it's really only 2 of them that's one like multiple, and that's Tim. And I don't know what Bill Russell is, y'all. I'm not gonna go on my take, Bill Russell.
We're not that's for another day.
That's another episode. Rest heavily. You hear me?
You're a GOAT.
I think.
I'm saying as a person.
Yeah, as a person.
That nigga said
you're a GOAT. You're a GOAT.
Nigga said,
what you did for us, respect.
Yeah.
But anyway, AD, bro, there's no reason why you shouldn't be averaging 30 and 12.
Bro, he should average that. Like, I don't know. I feel like he goes into some games, bro, and he's just like, I don't want to be here tonight. Like, I don't want to do it.
He scares me, though, because every time he makes a layup and falls, I think he's hurt.
Bro, he's that nigga fall like Allen Iverson used to fall, bro.
For real.
That nigga is on the ground every play. I'm like, bro, get your big ass up.
The one thing I will give you, AD, bro, because we watch it, you are probably the best defender in basketball.
Yeah, he gets shit done on defense.
He guards 1 through the whole roster.
And let me say this. His problems are never defensively. It's always like LeBron.
I don't think it's offensively.
The 1 year they won the championship. I know it's the bubble. He led the team in scoring that year, bro.
And then Frank Vogel also, and I saw them do this the other night because I think Austin Reeves is more of a 2.
Yeah.
When they take D'Lo out, and they probably need to do this more.
And let Bron run the 1.
That's when they went on their run at the end. Because he's such a good decision maker. And he gets AD involved. That's a lot of, we saw that in the playoffs last year where I think, was it the Western Conference Final where he didn't shoot I don't think he had an attempted field goal in the first quarter.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Like the first few plays should be AD getting the rock.
And the thing about it is like, Darvingham, this goes to you, brother. Why does AD not get the ball in more situations? Like, and when I say situations, all my basketball people, it's purposeful plays. That's what you call like situational plays. Why is he not more sets in basic terms? Why is he not getting the ball in certain spaces on sets? Why is it always, okay, we're going to pass the ball to AD. AD got to make a move. Like, AD's not a fucking point guard or a guard on the wing.
You know what sucks, though, bro? Especially hearing it from you and seeing your whole basketball career. I think you deal with a lot of the same shit AD does, though. As far as, I think a lot of the coaches that you've had outside of Coach Siegler, rest in peace to a GOAT for sure. But I think once you got this, like, college and stuff, I think you were such a good bucket getter that I think your coach was like, Devin will figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which which I think makes it easier if you give him a set. I think you'll feel better as a scorer. Like, hey, bro, y'all set this pin down, you do whatever, and then I get this wide open shot. Why am I having to do every move I practiced all summer?
I'm having to go through every drill just to get to the cup or get to a mid-range.
Yeah, and I think AD gets hurt by that, bro. And I think, personally, they should initiate the offense with AD sometimes, too. Because I think
it'll make it harder for the bigs to guard him.
You got to guard him then.
Yeah.
Him going to sit at the block like he's fucking Shaq, like, that's not cool.
No.
Nobody's running the fucking triangle no more, Darvingham. That Lakers shit was a short stint, brother. Stop it. Stop it. Play wide up, bro. You have a 4 or 5 man in Anthony Davis that can do anything with the basketball. You have to involve him
in any way. If he's on the court, he's involved in the offensive set.
Right. And you got to start playing him. You got to start playing AD more with the second unit. Let him be in as the only starter and then play your whole second unit with him.
Yeah. Because I like the way they finished the game the other night with him and Christian Wood. I like that a lot because
I hate you, Christian Wood. You did nothing for the Mavericks. I was so excited when we traded for you, but you can't guard my mom. Fuck Christian Wood. Christian Wood is 7 feet tall.
Bruh.
Been on 13 NBA teams, and all this nigga want to do is shoot threes.
Bro, that nigga,
stop it.
Hey, he was guarding KD the other night, bro.
I want to say KD had damn near 40. And I want to say when he was guarding him, the third quarter, because I watched the whole game, I think he scored 10 straight.
Yeah, that's a different. That's a different score.
But I want to ask you, bro, like, what's your prediction of? All right, who's gonna make it to the conference? No, who's gonna win the cup final next weekend? Starts next weekend. This is the first year. I like this.
You know
because it starts the NBA season, and you gotta play hard.
You know what I like, or you know who I like for this? I think
earlier in the year,
I think all the young teams, will be. I think
if Ja was playing, I would put Memphis.
You know who I'm picking? And they just lost to Golden State last night, but I'm picking Sacramento to win it. I think they have a young team that can score. Yeah, and I think it'll be less defense played in this because you're going to play more games in a short time. Yeah. So I think the less defense played, I think them. You know another sleeper that I think? Who is that? Is a damn Oklahoma City Thunder. I like them a lot.
Give me 2 of your Western Conference people that you think going to win the cup and then 2 Eastern.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Sacramento and Phoenix. Okay. Because once Phoenix gets all their
guys
healthy.
Are they going to be healthy?
If they're healthy.
I got you.
I'm picking them to win it.
I got you.
Damn. No, I ain't. I got you. Denver. Or Phoenix. I got to go ahead and do it. I'm sorry, Sacramento.
I got you.
Sacramento will be my third. But on the east side, I'm going Milwaukee. Yeah. And I'm going with Boston. It's a 2-man race over there, bro.
And it's not close, y'all.
And it's not close.
It's not close.
Philly is really good. And they played really good. And Maxey looked really good last night.
They did all they could. Kelly Oubre had 20 plus. Joel Embiid had 20 plus. Maxey had 20 plus. They still lost.
And Giannis had 7 turnovers. So think about when he only had 23.
And Chris Middleton played limited minutes.
And barely got in. He didn't even play the fourth quarter.
Yo.
They're scary, and I'm picking them to win the cup. I think they're going to make a statement by winning that cup early on in the year. That's my prediction.
I think in the West for me, I think the Clippers are going to win out of the West. Because it's earlier in the season. Yeah. I hope they're healthy. And they have a good team.
They have a great team.
And I think Russ is back to OKC Russ now.
Yeah, he looks good. Even though he shot that air ball versus Jazz last
Where's Jazz? I mean,
that nigga Kawhi fell to his knees when Russ shot that bitch.
Russ going to do that. Yeah, Russ going to do that.
Russ going to lose you some games, but he going to play good a lot of the games.
I got Denver and the Clippers to come out of the West for the Cup. And I think the Mavericks are right there. I think y'all need to play y'all young guys a little bit more. Yeah. But I think Luka in the beginning of the year, if everybody can remember from last year, and you can look it up, I want to say at this time span, when the season first started, Luka was averaging 40 plus. And I think he's close now. He got 32 the first game and 49 last night.
Yeah, well, that equals out to 40, if I want to say. 40-something.
And then
41, I believe.
And then the past 2 games, like, yo, Kyrie
been chilling, bro.
21.
You could tell he's averaging 21 right now because he had 22.
He's comfortable now, though.
I think he's fully accepted. Like Luka, go. I'm a be the guy to take the back. Like I feel like when he came in last year, he was trying to prove because he won that contract to the Mavs fans and Mark Cuban. Like nigga, I can run this. Yeah. But this year, I think he's taking the back seat.
Like Dorian Finney-Smith, bro. You played good last night. You played really well for us, but I just don't think he was for us. We needed exactly what we have.
Grant
An
Williams.
enforcer. Grant Williams. Now his role is bigger from what
I think
he had.
Derrick Jones is a good pickup.
Long wing. Then you got Timmy's playing well. I think Timmy will be up for the 6th man of the year.
Derek Lively is a really
big time pick.
Sleeper rookie of the year pick because Luka's gonna find him on that pick and roll, so he's gonna average about 16 and 10.
Yeah, and then you have guys like Jaden Hardy that haven't played yet. Josh Green just signed a 3-year contract. Good player.
I forgot about Jaden Hardy.
I said Tim Hardaway already. The only thing I don't like Mavericks from our Cuban that you could have kept. RJ gonna laugh at this, but your twin brother ain't cutting it. RJ
Dante Exum.
Exum's trash. He's trash.
Hey yo,
he's trash. The fact that he's our backup point guard is one of the reasons.
He actually the backup PG?
He comes in and he's the backup. Yes, bro.
No.
Yes.
Mavs, give me a call.
No, facts.
On live.
But no, the West, I got what I say, Denver and the Clippers. And I've got the Mavericks right outside of it.
Okay.
The Mavericks and that type of
They're
stuff.
one of them teams that get hot.
And Seth Curry. He hasn't even started really.
Well, he
yet.
needs. I would put him at the backup point guard before I do.
And in the East, I think it's Milwaukee. In my opinion.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna win the championship.
Yeah.
And for that segue, who you got?
When at my championship.
Oh, my championship. I got Milwaukee. I got Milwaukee versus the Mavericks.
In the finals.
Being biased, a.k.a. Denver Nuggets.
Okay. I was about to say, because if I'm being biased, I was going to say Milwaukee Lakers.
That's still a good championship, though.
I was going to say Milwaukee Lakers. But if I'm being honest, it's going to be Milwaukee Denver. And I got Milwaukee winning it because you know why I think Milwaukee will win that? It's because I think Milwaukee can match up. You got Brook Lopez.
This one I would
Jokic.
do.
I think they can match up with him.
Everybody, I'm a basketball coach. I don't know if you could tell. But I coach basketball, coach 9th grade. This is what I would do, Milwaukee, and I'm going to help you. Put Giannis on Joker.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Put Brook Lopez
on Aaron Gordon. Because he can help.
And then if you let him shoot open threes, he's just going to have to beat me. Put Dame on KCP.
Yeah, but the only thing about KCP is that bitch be running.
That's fine. Dame is an assassin.
Yeah, that's true.
Put Dame on him. Put Malik Beasley on. Who else they start?
I'm putting Malik Beasley on.
Because I put Chris Middleton on Jamal Murray.
Chris Middleton on Murray. Okay, so I'm putting. You gotta put Malik Beasley on MPJ. I'm putting Malik Beasley on Jamal Murray and putting
Chris Middleton on
KCP and putting Dame on MPJ because MPJ is just gonna shoot threes.
But I think that's a Game 7 close series.
That's gonna be. But I think what it's gonna come down to is can Aaron Gordon guard Giannis?
No.
And who the fuck is guarding zero?
KCP.
Stop it.
But I'm saying that I think that's what Mike Malone will do.
That's gonna be their better.
But the problem is, and this is why I think Milwaukee. Fuck that. The thing that's gonna happen. Who the fuck is guarding Chris Middleton? Jamal Murray?
Oh,
no
damn,
way.
Yeah. And if Chris Middleton can ever get healthy.
And I think he will. But the fact that he's the third option is.
And he was really the closer for them when they won the championship, bro.
It's over with now, buddy.
Yeah. No, they got
the closer. Hey, look. Dave Dollar. We know.
No question. That man, he's that.
No, we know.
He's that.
Hey, shout out. Hey, second best shooter of all time, in my opinion. That's what we both.
I agree.
In my opinion.
I agree. I think Reggie and Ray were really good, but I think Clay is really good.
I think it's a different category, though.
Kyle Korver is really good.
I think.
But those guys, Steph and Dame are the only two that can make a high percentage like they do off the dribble that these guys made catch and shoot.
Wherever.
I think that's the difference.
And I think Trae Young has the recipe to be like them too, though.
I think Trae shoots more ill-advised and contested was in them. But what I also think is Trae doesn't, now that Dame is on Milwaukee, he won't get as easy of shots because his team isn't as good and he doesn't have as good of players around. Yeah. So, and also the thing about Steph is Steph runs around.
He's not on
he's not an on-ball player.
He's only on ball sometimes in the half.
In the pick and roll.
Draymond has the ball a lot of
the time. He's really
the
point guard.
And I think even them, I think they could win the cup too. It just depends on when Draymond comes back. But like their issue is, man, if people know me, man, my nickname growing up, man, DP3. I love Allen Iverson's my favorite player of all time. That's why I wore number 3. But I saw Chris Paul with a different lens because I played the position. And we played that type of offensive pick and roll. Like, you're still great, bro. You're last of a dying breed. Like your style of point guard, nobody does anymore.
It's just not. It's not that.
But y'all are too small, Golden State.
Very small.
Y'all just that was a problem versus Phoenix. Okogie is 6'5", 6'6".
He's just getting offensive
getting
boards.
offensive rebounds, and it was on Chris Paul or Steph. You know what I'm saying? Steph was usually the guy getting the long rebounds because he had so much bigger guys around him where he can get those.
And I also just think, like you said, too small, and that's why like they didn't address that. That's why they lost to the Lakers. They had no answer for AD or the size of the Lakers. That's why they lost in the playoffs.
And Draymond's small. Like
and Draymond's he plays big, but he's small. He's not a center.
6'7".
He's not a big guy, bro. He's tough as hell.
Yeah.
He's a great defender, but he's not.
He's not a good enough defender for AD because he's shorter. You can rough him up and do all that all you want to, but you got to play in the air. And Draymond ain't
the most athletic
off the ground.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So AD kills him with that. But no, I think as far as the championship goes of the whole thing, I think it's a 2 or 3 man race in the West too. I don't believe in Phoenix. I don't think there's enough ball.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna make the. I think okay. What's your Western Conference final and Eastern Conference final?
Western Conference final it depends on the seeding too. I think it's Denver and the Mavericks. Me personally. I really think it's gonna be Denver versus the Mavericks, and Denver
they're just good, bro.
We have nobody like that's what teams need to start doing. Going to get a guy
that can stop
that can
15.
contain 15,
and ain't no contain.
That can just try your best.
Try your best.
He is a fucking surgeon.
Yeah, he's good at everything. He can shoot you back off when he's looking to pass. He makes threes. He is
in one body. He's probably got an IQ like Chris Paul and Steve Nash. Probably a good of a passer, just like them and LeBron.
Yeah.
His size is Dirk or Dad Sabonis.
Yeah, and he's a big dude and he's strong as hell.
He can shoot the 3 like
post
Dirk.
Moves.
Mid-range. He has post work like a true 5.
Can dribble that bitch.
Like, I don't know what you do. But what people need to start doing with them is they need to expose them defensively. Yeah. You got to make – the only reason Philly can beat them or play with them is because Joel Embiid makes him work.
Yeah. That's why I said Lakers.
You got to make him work.
AD for Joel Embiid and whatever first round picks. Send it.
No, facts.
Get Embiid to LA. I'm done with it.
That would be insane. That would be. But now the Lakers really should have went and got DeAndre Ayton. For real. But I don't know.
Fuck out of here. That nigga ain't playing no
defense. DeAndre Ayton.
He went to the perfect place he could have went to. That
purgatory.
A team that's not gonna win, where he can play soft and do what he want to do.
Yeah,
but
Mavericks different.
What you got East? Boston, Milwaukee.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna be the number 1. Yeah, so I guess they could play. Yeah,
but I got Boston, Milwaukee in my East. I think Milwaukee goes to the championship.
Only person in the East I think that could squeeze in that is Miami, and they do it all the time. They can beat Boston because they have a guy that doesn't give a fuck about anything. You saw it.
I'm never gonna pick them though, but damn, they do, bro. But I can't pick them just because, bro. At some point, that trying to play with niggas that's not that talented and
like first round
and
picks.
Using your culture to win.
Yeah.
At some point, that shit gets old.
You want to know when I think it'll die though? I think it'll work because they've had the same head coach that they renewed. Pat Riley now is GM. He was the head coach to start the culture when they cheated with D Wade in 06. But then they got Eric Spoelstra, who I think is probably the third or fourth best NBA coach of all time.
Yeah, he's really good.
And they have the same team.
Yeah, they do.
They don't.
You lose Gabe Vincent and Strus look good for Cleveland.
But I think that Tyler Hero wasn't healthy last year though.
But he was hooping too last night versus Boston.
Yeah.
I think, but in the West for me, I'm going Phoenix and Denver, bro.
Phoenix and Denver. Hey, the Clippers are a dark horse too.
They are a dark horse. I don't believe neither one of them are going to be healthy though. If one of
Paul George and Kawhi is who he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't believe they're not going to be healthy, bro. And the other thing about them is the year they were healthy, everybody talking about it's the bubble. Their minds weren't into it. But they were up 3-1. Were their minds in it when they were up 3-1? And then they were up by double digits every game versus Denver and lost all the last 3. So everybody that's making
you realize Denver came back from 2 3-1 deficits?
Utah and then them. I don't like this is what kills me, bro. Is like everybody tries to shit on LeBron's 4th championship because it's in the bubble. But like, bro, everybody had the same opportunity. And everybody said, if he just started Clippers, he would have lost. The Clippers were up 3-1 and lost.
I probably give more credit to Frank Vogel because it was coaching. Who did the Clippers? Was it Doc? Was it Doc?
No, it was. What's his name? It was Ty Lue.
It was Ty Lue in the boat.
Yeah, Doc was with Philly. Yeah, he was.
Hell no, I'm looking it up. Hell no,
it was
because if it was Doc, hey Doc, you better thank Paul Pierce, Rondo, and Kevin Garnett.
No cap.
Because, hey bro,
he has the most 3-1 leads given up in NBA history.
That's why you're on the sideline, buddy.
That's why. And I'm gonna keep it 100. You're terrible on the games too. I'ma just
why did they give you that job?
Why did they fire Mark Jackson to put him on there? That's what bothered me.
No, my thing is Doc gonna be able to hold up with his voice all year?
Nigga do sound like his throat
Like
always
swallowing
scratching.
a turtle. Hold on, 2020 Clippers coach.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. I think it was Ty
Hell
Lue,
no,
bro.
Don't do that to Ty Lue.
I think it
Hell
was.
no.
I think it
was Doc. I guarantee.
It was Ty. Yeah, Tyron. It was his first year.
Hell no, Ty Lue.
If I'm being honest, Ty Lue's a good coach, but he's working on the Doc resume.
No,
if it wasn't for Braun and Kyrie,
no cap. No cap.
He's had this great Clippers team.
Well, he has a bad career off rip. Off one highlight.
And they won the championship, but
No, he didn't win the championship. Ty Lue didn't win that shit. Yeah, I hate that. He contained AI. AI averaged 38.
Stop it. Kobe and Shaq won that championship. And fucking Rick Fox. That nigga was
He didn't either. Kobe averaged like 31, 8 and 8.
And Kobe was guarding fucking AI. Yeah. They got to stop it.
And then Shaq was killing. I'm talking about murdering Mutombo. And Mutombo won Defensive Player of the Year that year.
That nigga Mutombo.
The worst assembled NBA team of all time.
Yeah.
That 76ers team, 2000.
We're going to put this up on this video. We in the comments on YouTube, on social media, we want y'all to name 3 niggas other than Dikembe and AI on that team.
I can.
Name 3. Don't do it. We gonna see what they say. Name 3 niggas. And I know Eric Snow. Take him out. Because everybody knows Eric Snow. Name 3 niggas on that team.
We'll give you Eric Snow. You still won't find 2 more people.
Who was on that team? AI drug the worst team of all time.
No, I'm gonna get us away because nobody knows this. Do you know who was on that team?
Who?
Matt Barnes.
That was like his rookie or second year, huh?
It was his second year because he got cut from Sacramento.
Matt didn't even play. Where was he at? Where was Matt?
Facts.
Where was Matt?
Fucking Larry Brown.
Hey, bro, Larry Brown.
No way.
Yeah,
that's the worst. Another question. We're gonna put up a poll. Who's the worst NBA Finals appearance team of all time?
Like facts. And these will be the 4 teams we put. Is it the Orlando Magic that Dwight took?
We're not gonna talk about him.
Yeah.
Don't say Dwight. Number 12.
Number 12 for Orlando.
Take Turkaloo.
Turkaloo and Jameer Nelson. Is it the AI Sixers? Is it Braun's team that he took to that first finals with Cleveland? Or who's another really bad team that somebody took to the finals?
LeBron's Jordan Clarkson year.
Yeah. 2017, 2018. That's the 4. Who's the worst? Because it was some bad basketball out of those. I think all of those teams got swept also. AI won 1 game.
Yeah.
Kobe beat the Magic in 5, I want to say, or 6.
No, it was 4-0.
4-0. Yeah, that was the one.
We live in another house, so it was Orlando.
Okay.
You're right, though. Every other team that's how good AI was, guys.
You can't on all of those other teams. In LeBron's first year, he went to the finals with Cleveland. You can't name. I think Eric Snow's on all the worst teams to make it to the finals.
Daniel Gibson started on that team. Dontrell Marshall.
Yeah, like
what's my boy Jones that be hanging out with? Damian Jones. Ilgauskas.
Ilgauskas was decent.
What was Buddy name? The skinny dude. Not J.R. Smith. It was
J.J. Hickson.
J.J. Hickson. But no, what was his name though? It was Smith, skinny. You beat up his son at the barbershop.
Oh, I forgot his name. Something Smith though.
Nigga
wore his socks to his damn knees. Yeah, nigga was foul.
Did LeBron come out?
What?
Did LeBron come out? Like get sub?
Probably not. It's LeBron.
Fucking Mike Brown. You're the reason Shaq won't win it.
He's a good coach now because he went to the Warriors.
No, you did a great job, bro. Because I just used to hate this look.
But
I hate that.
I was watching a podcast, All the Smoke, and he's on there. He was talking about what their offense was when LeBron went for that 25 straight. Moved the hell out the way. Like, LeBron is going crazy, but like, you're a terrible coach.
No. If I'm his teammate, I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. Well, you know what see, I would have been petty. Hey, the other foe, hey, bro, we gonna sit down.
Facts. Bitch, you better pass me that bitch and let me shoot once.
Let me give it back.
No, yeah, let me get that bitch and hand it back to you. Ball handoff or something, nigga. Let me, because if you swing that bitch to me, bro, now you gonna expect me to make the shot. Bitch, I'm cold.
Last minute. Facts.
Bitch, I'm cold. Don't be mad when I brick this motherfucker. I ain't touched it.
No cap. But nah, bro. So what that?
I think that's what's that? NBA predictions.
You got the college football playoff.
College football playoff. And my favorite team in college, I'm part of the black culture, is Colorado. We ain't gonna jump into all that.
Yeah.
But Colorado the culture, Deion the culture. But fuck, Georgia's gonna be there. Michigan's gonna be there.
Are they? Oh, you said go ahead. You said Georgia, Michigan.
Georgia, Michigan. I think Ohio.
Because they got to play each other.
Fuck. I think Florida State will be there. They're gonna win the ACC.
Yeah. You got Washington. Can they deal with the rest of the
Washington still gotta beat USC.
They got UCLA too.
And UCLA. Okay, I'm gonna go with Washington. I think Washington. I think they'll win the Pac-12.
My 4. I'm gonna go with the best 2 teams in the country as of right now. Michigan and Florida State are the best 2 teams in the country. Okay. I think Georgia is gonna lose to Alabama in the SEC championship, and I think Alabama's gonna get in at 4. But I think the 3rd team is going to be the winner of the Big 12 championship, and I think they're going to get their ass whooped.
Texas.
Yeah. I think it'll be – because they'll both have – depending on what OU does today or last week, we'll see. We'll see with that because the Big 12, if any of them have one loss, Ohio State should get in. This should be the same thing. Or Georgia. I think
Georgia's going to get in.
I'm going to go Florida State, Michigan, Georgia, and Alabama. Because I think Alabama's going to be Georgia.
And you know this is the last year of the 4-team. It moves to 12-team. So
that'll be another episode, though. I can't wait to talk about that.
12-team playoff?
Yo, Air Force would be in it.
Oh, that's tough. So it's pretty much just going to be the top 12 teams in the country get in. And the teams outside of it.
Are playing
Because if you expand it to 12, you're going to have some 2-loss teams.
It's just the best 12 teams.
It's going to be the
like
best
your
12
normal
teams.
Bracket play. That's how it should be. Just a normal
bracket. And I think the top 4 teams get a bye.
Top 2
teams get a bye, and then everybody else has to play.
And you're not playing at these. I gotta look it up. I'm not 100%. If they're playing at neutral sites like
or a
home game.
Yeah, if they do the home games, that'll make it fun. That'll make it fun.
Or they pick like a few places just to play. Like you got AT&T, Arizona, New Orleans,
Las Vegas, of course.
And Las Vegas. They're probably your 4 venues I would do for all the games. Do it like March Madness.
That would be and just have games back to back.
That's what it's turning into though, like a March Madness field. NCAA, we'll probably do it as a family. Just thinking about it right here. Next year, we're gonna do a bracket like March Madness for the football.
You have to. And it's 1 game elimination, just like March Madness. So,
and in football, I think you got the 3 ball in basketball. For football, bro, you got to stick to that shit you've been practicing.
And you got to be the best. I think in football,
best at the right time.
I think in basketball, a team could get hot and beat a really good team if they're hot. Okay. But I think in football, the better team either that day or just in general always wins.
Facts.
Because you got the battle of the line of scrimmage, you got the battle of the
turnovers,
the turnovers, the receivers versus corners, and like. If your team is just better, if you just have the better players and better scheme, you're going to win.
And that's why I think Alabama will make the playoff. Because I think their next big game is Auburn.
Yeah, I don't know.
They got to play LSU. I'm capped out. They got to play LSU, which
LSU's beatable, though.
They play at Alabama this year, though.
Jaden McDaniels is tough, though.
Some people are saying he's the Heisman, but
he's been going crazy, bro.
I looked it up on the way here. The odds for the Heisman.
I think J.J. McCarthy is first.
This could be our last topic. Who you think will be the Heisman, and then we'll kind of wrap it up. In the world, like as far as the voting goes and the predictions, J.J. McCarthy is number 1 now. Penix is number 2.
And I think, hold on, before you finish, I think J.J. McCarthy's just number 1 because to me, they're the best team in the country, and he's just playing so fucking solid. But I don't think he's having a better year than Penix or my boy from Florida State,
Jordan Travis,
or Daniels. But keep going.
Daniels is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Daniels is 4. I think the dark horse is Marvin Harrison Jr.
I saw
it's
something.
Just gonna be tough because it sucks, y'all. It sucks because
these awards are turned into quarterback awards.
he has to ask for the ball. Like he doesn't have the ball. He should have the ball.
And his quarterback, I mean, their quarterback's decent. He's not great.
Do you know that they went to the same high school together?
But that man, Mark, every time I look at the stats, 140, 160,
I think he's had
130.
3 or 4 consecutive games with 100 plus.
Every year, every game, that's what I see. So
shout out to Ohio State receiver U for sure.
So I think I may go with him as my Heisman winner, bro.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
I think I'm going with him, bro. Just to be.
I don't think Penix will win because he has a gauntlet. That Pac-12, even though it's y'all last year, man, I hate it for y'all for the majority. I just don't think because he got Oregon State, UCLA, and who'd you say? Utah. Still,
and they still got USC. I think that's their last 4 games.
It's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough.
If he can get through that and win every game, he'll win the Heisman.
But I think Jordan Travis might win it.
He's really good, bro.
He's really good. They're my favorite team to win it.
Florida State.
I think it's gonna be Florida State, Michigan. I think they're both gonna beat Georgia or Alabama.
Okay.
In my 4 that I said. But I think the national championship will be Michigan versus Florida State. And then maybe Michigan for the 3rd time might get to that.
Michigan. Yeah, I personally think it's going to be Michigan, Georgia, and I got Michigan winning it. Because I think Michigan can run the football on their defense.
My problem is just I think the experience with Georgia as far as a quarterback play.
If they get there.
That's why I think Alabama, because they have everybody back from the good year that they had last year, but the quarterback. That's it.
Yeah, true.
Right. So, yeah, I think my Heisman will probably be Jordan Travis, or if I had to say a dark horse, it would be Marvin Harrison Jr.
Man,
this was fun to do.
This was fun, bro. Like at first it was a little like it didn't feel weird, but it was just like, oh, we're actually doing this.
The vibe. But yeah,
bro.
It's on now, y'all.
I'm excited about this. We're gonna post every Monday. It's gonna be a video on YouTube. We're gonna have a lot of stuff coming out on our Instagram and Twitter. Please go follow us at Ballers to Fathers all together. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ballers to Father all together. Listen on Spotify, Ballers to Fathers. The 2 it's a 2, not T-O, a 2. Go listen to it. Leave us ratings. We're trying to build something, so we love y'all support, but also we're trying to get we're in the process of getting on Apple Music so we can be everywhere that y'all can listen. Right. But just lock in. A lot of content will be coming out. We may do some videos at his son's football games. He has a daughter that's cheerleading. We may try to do some daily vlogs just to let y'all get to know us more, but we just want y'all to tap in. This is real content. This isn't fake.
No, ain't no fake. And I think the thing everybody will realize is we know what the hell we talking about.
Yeah, we know what the hell we talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is the last thing I'll say, and I'll let you kind of wrap it completely up. But we both played Division II basketball. For a lot of people that don't watch Division II, it's really good.
It's all Division I players.
It's really good. So we played at a pretty high level. If you know all the people from Little Elm that we know gonna watch this, you know we in the top 3 greatest complete. I would say he's top 2 greatest athlete at the school. I'm putting him number 1 because that's my brother, but a lot of people may think Cole Beasley. Yeah. And I'm going myself as a top 2 basketball player to ever step on the court at Little Elm. So we've been high level players all our life. So we know what we talking about, bro. That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Nah, man, I want to take just a few seconds, man. I want to thank and shout out the Pivot, All the Smoke, $1 million worth of game, Bussin' with the Boys, pretty much all the podcasts we watch because y'all have changed the world.
Yeah.
With, former athletes, former rappers, just, being able to speak and just have basically barbershop talk.
Yeah.
And talk about what the heck, whatever, use our right to say whatever the fuck we want to say.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And take our platform and get people to hear our perspective. So, I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody that we watch. We're going to keep watching.
It's inspiration. For sure.
It's inspiration for sure. But man, we'll holler at y'all, man. It's from the DP brothers, bro. 3 out.
3 out. Tap in next week. We got an episode coming out Monday.
Yes, sir.